να έχει κάπου έξοδος. Λέει ο Τζόκερ στο κλέφτη, υπάρχει πάρα πολύ σύγχυση.
The holidays are upon us. Holidays remind me of church. I was raised Greek Orthodox, and I'm probably not the first person to observe that the church and the theater are a lot alike. And in fact, the road to my salvation as a kid led right down the intersection of the two. My first acting job came in the church. I was 10 years old. I was in Greek school, and we put up a play set in a barnyard. Unaware of the evils of typecasting, I was cast in the role of a piglet. I had a monologue in that play. My monologue went something like this. Τον μικρό μας το από τους κλέφτες τον φυλάω και παρέα του κρατάω. Loosely translated, it means today I'm a piglet. Tomorrow, with the grace of God, I might be sausage. The church newsletter gave me rave reviews. Races brought sizzle to the role of the piglet without ever toppling into hamminess. It was just the springboard I needed to get to the next rung in the church hierarchy. I became an altar boy, a player in the service of the Greek Orthodox Church. It was intoxicating and intimidating. Intoxicating because I got to wear a Golda Meir robe, which lent me an angelic sheen. Almost. Intimidating because I had to work with a priest, a man we called Father. Now, I was taught that Father was God's representative here on earth, which put a little distance between him and I, but let's just say I wanted to make a convert of Father because everyone loved my performance in the Greek school play. Everyone, that is, except Father. It was a few Sundays later, I was in the church, and I was in the altar. And the Greek Orthodox service incorporates what's known as a chanter. A chanter, imagine if you will, the warm-up act for the choir. And the chanter at our church was an unremarkable man in a remarkable kind of way. He was a little person, which wasn't remarkable at all. But what was remarkable about him was his uncanny resemblance to Bela Lugosi. Something that he did little to downplay. He actually combed his jet black hair straight back. He wore his little black robe everywhere. And his thick Greek accent sounded suspiciously Transylvanian to my 10-year-old ear. All the altar boys called him Bela. Not surprisingly, never to his face. It was just a little pagan ritual that bound us all together. Well, in this one morning, I was in the altar. And it was that part of the service where Father would sing and Bela would respond. Father sang his part, Bela didn't respond. And I saw Father pause and look out toward the podium. And there was silence, nothing but silence. Father continued on, singing, up to that point where Bela was supposed to respond again. And once again, no Bela. I looked out, nobody at the podium. Father did the same. And in that moment, I saw a look of consternation across his face. It was the first time I'd ever heard him manifest a base emotion, which was kind of neat. A little starch in his collar, though. He turned with his back to the congregation and very subtly started mouthing words. Words I couldn't hear, but I craned my head. And finally, I was able to make out the words. Go get Bela. Go get Bela. Go get Bela. God's representative on earth was calling Bela, Bela. Well, in that moment, Father became human. God became closer. And I realized that salvation was not that far away. Which, ironically, is kind of Greek to me. Then again, what a wind-up. Tomorrow, I might be sausage.
Πρέπει να έχει κάπου έξοδος, λέει ο Τζόκερ στο κλέφτη, υπάρχει πάρα πολύ